Somebody can bring a prophetic word which is absolutely right in every detail, biblically, scripturally, factually, but they're motivated by a wrong spirit. It's a harsh word of condemnation, or they're ministering a condemnation rather than the love and the conviction of God. That doesn't mean to say that any word of rebuke, every word of rebuke must be from the devil. No. God can speak to you a tough word, but it is still lined up with the revelation of salvation and redemption in Jesus. Let me give you an example about this. For example, there are some so-called prophets today who are taking the words of Jeremiah and applying them to everything that moves. Jeremiah says, Jeremiah says, Jeremiah says. Now listen, let me tell you about Jeremiah. Jeremiah was an Old Testament prophet. Okay? And what he said pointed to the coming of Jesus Christ and the judgment that Jesus would take on our behalf. And so these Old Testament prophecies must be seen as they are filtered through the person of Jesus Christ, so that we don't simply take them as they are and indiscriminately apply them to our modern situation. We must move in the Spirit of Jesus. I'm not saying that Jeremiah contradicts Jesus. In fact, Jeremiah is a great picture of Jesus, the weeping prophet, the man of sorrows, acquainted with suffering and grief. Yes, there are great parallels between Jeremiah and Jesus, but his message must be understood in the light of its fulfillment in Jesus. If Jeremiah is a picture of Jesus, if he foreshadows Jesus, then as we listen to God, we must hear the Jeremiah word according to its full intention as it's fulfilled in the person of Jesus Christ. Now, I see by the look on your faces, many of you understood that and caught that. And I apologize in one sense because I'm going deep now, but I want to stretch you. I really do. This is all about growing in your understanding. And you can get the video and audio cassette and the teachings in the manual as well, so you can come back to this point again and again, and you can hear it one more time. Okay, this shows us the importance of testing everything that claims to be a word or a message from God. It has got to be a genuine rhema word that lines up with God's word, the logos of the written word, and the logos of the living word. The written word, the Bible, the living word, Jesus. And however, when we examine the use of this word rhema, we see that it's specific. It's the specific word. For example, in Matthew 4, verse 4, it says, Jesus said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God."